Yeah, I think I feel really good, honestly. And I mean, just going out there and being able to play the game, do the things that I've kind of grown accustomed to doing, of scrambling and doing all that different type of stuff, and coming out healthy was definitely a positive sign. And I'm glad that I can kind of keep moving forward with that.
Was there any moment or any play on Sunday where finally you just maybe crossed the threshold where you're like, okay, I'm okay?
I don't think so. I mean, I think the moment I got on that field and you kind of get your mind off of it and you're just able to focus on what you need to focus on in order to have success as a team, I think that was kind of the moment for me. I mean, I think pregame and throughout the week you're trying to push it and trying to see what you can do and what you can't do. And I think when I got on that field, I realized that I was good to go and that everything that I had done with the trainers and doctors had prepared me for the game.
So it really was the last time you felt this good physically? Last week? Going into the Jacksonville game, maybe?
Yeah, I'd probably say going into the Jacksonville game, just being able to not have to worry about the ankle or not have to worry about the knee, and just being able to go out there and play football the way that I've played it my whole career so far.
You mentioned that once the game started, I mean, was it really out of your mind completely once the game started? I mean, even when you got a scramble opportunity, you never thought twice about anything?
No, I think you can't really think about those things. I mean, whenever you're playing this sport, you have to be focused on what you need to be focused on in order to have success. I mean, the little things that if you're not thinking about them and you're not focused on them, those will come back to hurt you in the end. And so for me, I just had a complete focus on the football play and whatever I need to do in order to have success.
Patrick, I know Alex Smith means a lot to you, and we're looking right now at the anniversary of that terrible injury. I just wonder if you could reflect on what you thought about when you saw the injury and what kind of contact maybe you've had with Alex since then.
Yeah, I mean, I talk to Alex off and on, and I mean, he's obviously an amazing guy and someone that helped me out a ton while I was here. And so, I mean, obviously I was very hurt, and I mean, about the injury and about him, because I know what type of guy he is and how much work he puts in to this profession, and how much he kind of puts into his and gives back to his family and the community. So I know that he's still grinding, he's still doing whatever he can in order to get back on the field, and I know that he's the type of person that has that mindset that he'll be back better than ever.
Do you stay in touch with him fairly regularly, or is it just now and again? Or?
Yeah, I think just every now and again, probably once every 2 or 3 months, and just kind of staying in touch with him. I mean, he's someone that, I mean, he taught me a lot in the 1 year that I got to be with him, and it helped me a ton as being a professional and being a person.
Patrick, what is your... During your recovery, you spent hours and hours here. In those rare times you were in the outside world, were people come up giving you advice about what to do, or home remedies, or anything to help you? I mean, did they...
Yeah, I think it came more from my family more than anything. I mean, they just trying to check on me as much as possible. But I knew if I trusted in what the trainers told me and the doctors told me, that they were going to steer me in the right direction. Obviously, still listening to the family and everyone like that. But just trying to prepare myself and focus on whatever I can do to get back out there.
Patrick, how excited are you to play in Mexico, and then just the challenge of playing at altitude for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously very excited to play in Mexico. I mean, the stadium, the history, the people, the fan base that is down there. I mean, it's going to be an amazing atmosphere. And to me, the altitude thing is something that, I mean, it's just kind of part of it. I mean, I feel like I'm going to trust in what the Rick and Coach Reed and their plan and the process. But I mean, I've never been affected, knock on wood, never been affected like in Denver or anything like that. I know it's supposed to be twice as high or whatever, but I'm going to go out there and just play the game and focus on what I can in order to have success.
Patrick, you mentioned the little things, you guys got to do the little things right. This last game, it seemed like there's a couple little things is what all added up to Tennessee to be able to come back. You guys talk as a group about how important those little things are and how to just to shore up like a drop here or a missed block here, and just the little things can really cost you.
Yeah, I mean, the separation in the NFL is tiny. I mean, from whoever y'all say the best team is to the worst team. I mean, everybody can beat anybody on every single day, and we know that as a team. I mean, you play with these guys no matter what team they're on, and we knew that going into that game that they were going to be a team that had a lot of talent and they were going to fight. I mean, they're in the same situation that we're kind of in now, where they needed to win the game. And so for us, I mean, as an offense, as a defense, and as a special team, we didn't execute at a high enough level. We all had chances to win that game, and we understand that now we're kind of at that point where we're in a battle now. And so we're going to go out there every single day and make sure that we can execute at a higher level, because we haven't been this whole season, and playing the way that we know how to play. And so, I mean, we talk about that as a team, but I think that's just the mindset that Coach Reed's kind of instilled in us, and the mindset that we're going to have moving forward.
A lot of the conversation around you, Patrick, comes from this idea of, you doing things that are just abnormal to the normal football player, especially at the quarterback position. How much pride do you take in executing the jump pass that you may have worked on all offseason to get the results you wanted, and to sort of have the conversation be around the idea that you do things abnormally, more sort of acrobatic like an NBA player would versus sort of the natural, traditional NFL quarterback?
Yeah, I think I try to work on both of them. I think that's the biggest thing. As I try to put myself in situations throughout the whole offseason that I would be in during the game. And I think that goes back to my trainer with Bobby Stroop, and he's known me my whole life, so he understands how to put me in these positions and strengthen them. And then going back to the fundamentals at the same time and make sure that I'm just as, or even better at those. And so I always want to put myself in these situations so whenever that one situation comes, that you're ready for it. And I think you learn those things from guys like Kobe Bryant and guys like that who shoot these thousands and thousands of shots that they may have never take, but that one situation, that one time they're ready for it and they make it.
I saw you skip after the touchdown pass. Just what was going through your mind, sort of seeing the one opportunity and then meeting it and getting the execution that you want?
Yeah, I mean it's obviously you get that excitement and you're happy. I mean because you've executed at a high level, and at the time it was a big play in the game, and we scored and kind of went up by 2 scores. But I mean I think just the fact that we were able to execute, it was a great route by McCole. I mean he ran a route that he probably wouldn't have been able to run at the beginning of this year, and it shows that he's progressing and getting better every single week. And so I think just keeping the excitement of the game and enjoying it is always important.
One other question I wanted to ask you, Pat, is this: so much of the conversation around you is people sort of equating you to Steph Curry, the Steph Curry of the NFL. Just what does that mean to you? I don't think we've ever asked you that before. Just what does it say that you're being compared to someone of that caliber in a different sport?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously really cool. It's amazing to be compared to guys like that. And, I mean, he is someone who's been at the top of the game for a very long time. And so, but for me, I have so much longer to go as far as getting to anywhere near that level. I mean, those guys have been consistent and they've been great every single year for their entire career. And so for me, I'm just getting started, and I understand that. So, I mean, I obviously love to hear it and love to see it, but I know that I have so much more to prove to even get anywhere near that.
I know it's fun to see the guys like Tyreek and Travis make plays. Those guys are consistently making plays. But is there something extra about seeing McCole as a young player who hasn't necessarily been in those positions make plays and see him develop? So when you're celebrating afterwards and talking to him afterwards, is it just a little bit more fun because you're seeing him do it for the first time?
I mean, I think it's always fun no matter who it is. I mean, that's the great thing about this team is as a unit, we don't care who is the guy that's making the big play. We just want to go out there and have success together. And that's why you see the enjoyment from each person. You see guys like Tyreek chasing Damian down when he's scoring a touchdown to celebrate with him. And, I mean, everything. I mean, that's part of it. And you have to enjoy this game every single week because, I mean, it is a grind, but, I mean, it's a lot of fun when you get to do it together as a team.
Is there any difference in your football preparation because the Mexico City game, the altitude, for example, that everybody says that the ball can fly a little longer in Mexico, or some little details like that?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm just going to prepare like if we were playing at Arrowhead, and I mean, I'm just going to prepare myself for the game, knowing that that we're going to get to go into an amazing stadium and get to play in front of a great fan base, and I know that the team will have us ready to go whenever we get there.
Is your family with you to Mexico?
They're not getting to come, so no, they're definitely going to be watching, and they're excited for me to get to go play.
Anything specific that Rick and the training staff though have told you about preparing to play down there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're going to try to stay hydrated. You're going to try to make sure you get the right amount of rest. But I think that's stuff that you have to do as seasons go on every single year. I mean, as the season goes on and you get to the end of the season, I mean, you have to make sure that your body is in the best condition because it's a long season, and we're excited to get to go to a place like that and get to play.
Do you think you can still go 100 yards in Mexico?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll have to test it. Maybe if we're on the 1 yard line, but I'll probably just kind of stick to just throwing it not too far, like I did to Tyreek this last week.
We got time for a couple more guys. Pete and then Sam here.
Tyreek has been rated really high since his return. You watch a lot of ball even on your off days. Would you regard him as the game's best receiver right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think kind of when people rank people and do all that type of stuff, it's more towards the media type stuff. We just try to go out there and be the best players we can be. But for me, I mean, I know he's someone that I would not want anyone else for. I mean, he's able to have that explosiveness. He's able to have that speed, but he's able to run routes. He's able to high point stuff and really do stuff that I've never seen anyone else be able to do. And I think that's just a testament to his work ethic, a testament to the way he prepares his body and prepares himself mentally in order to go out there and have success on every single week.
Have you been in Mexico before?
I have not been to Mexico before, other than like a cruise when I stopped through maybe for a day. But I mean, for me, I'm excited to get to go, and like I said, the stadium's going to be amazing, and I'm excited to be there.
That's one, Sam. Patrick, what's your rehab and the work that you're putting in now like after you made it through the game? What do you anticipate it is through the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think as I went through rehab, I understood that even if I'm not necessarily hurt, that I still need to take care of my body at that same level. And so for me, I think as I just mature as a person, I realize that I need to be taking care of my body each and every day. And so I'll still have the same schedule as far as what I need to do to prepare myself for the week of the football game, but I'll just add in the extra time that I have and maybe an extra hour here or there to go make sure I'm in that training room getting myself right.
Okay, thanks, guys.